I'm going to show you a couple of tools that can assist users with their learning. One of them is to be found in the writing section of the My Study bar, and it's called the TinySpell Spell Checker, and that provides instant feedback to users while they are typing. It flags up any errors that are made and suggests alternatives. I'll just show you how it works. So if we just type in that. Now see, the error is flagged up straight away. The user clicks on it and they can then choose the alternative spelling that they need. It puts the correct spelling next to the incorrect spelling. So although users will have to then delete the incorrect spelling, it could be useful in terms of building up long-term literacy memory in terms of how to spell a word correctly when you see the incorrect spelling and the correct spelling directly next to each other within the document. A further feature of TinySpell is that if it flags up an error which it doesn't have a correct spelling for on the first set of suggestions that it offers about 8, you can click More and it will bring up other suggestions which can be used. It will also allow users, just as the conventional Microsoft Office suite will, to add words to the dictionary as well, so that they don't have the same error being flagged up when it's not an error. That's the TinySpell Spell Checker. Very simple tool to use. Moving on, I'm going to show you Let Me Type, which can be the word predictor, which is stored in the writing section as well. Once that's open, the symbol appears in the system tray. I'd recommend that you always make sure that it has Suggest and Learn Words ticked, and that when you want to see it, you right mouse click on it and click on Restore. I'm just going to get rid of those letters that are already there so you can see how this works. Now, this tool would be especially useful if users have technical terms that are going to crop up in a assignment that they're going to use, and maybe they don't want to keep typing those words out each time. What they need to do is type down some of the terms that they might use. So you could have something like, let me just put a few down, microprocessor, these are completely unconnected, amethyst, sodium, Benacol. You can tell I'm an expert on these things. Then what happens is, if you right mouse click on it and click on Restore, now we see some of those words have already gone in. I think the microprocessor and Benacol were in ones that were previously there. What the user can then do when they've got the list of words that they need, click on File and Save As, and save the word list as a file, as a vocabulary file. So I call it Chemicals and click Save. And what I'll do is I'll close it, and I'll just close and reopen a fresh file. Then, if I have a fresh file open, Restore. I've got chemicals already there. Now, what I can do is I could then do File and open the file, which I will do. It puts the words will reappear. Now, hopefully, what should happen is as soon as I start typing in that, now it throws up some words that I can use, and if I press 1, it will put in the correct spelling for amethyst. Unfortunately, it will put in a space between the letters that you've already typed in, going to type that word out, and the remaining letters that you have. But you can then the user can then just take the space out, and any time that they come up with a word that they've already used, or that they may well have saved as part of the list already, it should flash up the word, and the user can then insert the word without having to type it. But they will have to remember to save the word lists that they want to use so that they can call those up and use them when they are typed in their assignments. Finally, I'm going to show you the Balabolka tool, which converts text to an MP3 file. Particularly useful if you need to send material on to students who may struggle to read text and will want it read back to them. It's a little bit different from the Orato text reader in that it can be sent. This can be sent as an MP3 file. When you have Balabolka open, what you need to do is highlight the text that you want to send and copy it. Then paste it into Balabolka. You can also type directly into Balabolka. You go to the File menu, Save Audio File, give it a name. It can be saved as an MP3 file or as a WAV file, whichever one you want. It can be saved, and then that file can be attached to an email and sent to your student to open and have read back to them when they open their emails.